Hello? Hello, hello? I mean, you mean you guys weren't seeing the epic gameplay that I was doing for like half hour there where I just beat the game? Oh man, that's playing around. Alright. I think we are good to resume our 5-job Fiesta playthrough, which again is connected to a charity event. So I've updated the title. You can use the commands info, campaign, or donate to check out information about it. Is for the, give me just a sec, actually. I want to make sure that I get the name of everything right. It is for Trans Lifeline. That's right. For Trans Lifeline, you don't have to donate if you can't or don't want to. That's fine. But it is to raise awareness for that charity and everything, and to raise money for it. So if you want to check it out, you can. We'll go ahead and dive back into our playthrough here. Where again, the rules real quick, we have these jobs. Right here. These ones here. Assigned to us. And ultimately we need to have, I think I've mentally made that mistake as well. Hot toddies. Oops, that's not the option I actually wanted to choose. 1 second. My status screen. But yeah, so we have to have at least 1 unit in one of those 5 jobs by the end, but really the goal is to be mainly using those 5 across your whole squad. And then you can use any ability, support, reaction, action abilities out of those 5 jobs between your 5 units. While you're unlocking jobs, you can use any of the job abilities that are on the path to unlocking your 5 assigned jobs. And also, anybody could use item action abilities at any time. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because Stevie just got on the couch. Catsby's already there. Okay, I was just wondering if they were like gonna cuddle or not. They did not come. Whoa, okay, let me just screw everything up with the model. The VTuber. Oh gosh. I just wanted to drag the window to a different spot on my computer. And then here I am changing the resolution of it. But yeah, I think this is where I was at. Just based on the kitty going back into spot and not being cut off at the bottom. Yeah, not cut off at the bottom. Okay. So I think actually we have MWG is gonna end up being like our dancer oracle. So I have you Hot Toddies as our monk right now. And then Ramza is our samurai. He's gonna do probably samurai monk. Monk will give us a revive, or he could do items, but revive does give you, he could also do Iato and items, but I think there was some other stuff in monk that would be probably decent to know? I don't know. Yeah, so for the genders of the units, I just went with a criteria of what I was looking for in the units, and you know, whether it was a male or female that met that criteria. The first one I found that met, like I just grabbed, right? The one exception is since we did roll dancer, I would have to, like, if I didn't have a female unit by the last unit, I would have had to pick, like, that would have forced me to pick at least 1 female unit, basically. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. That one time mage, yeah. And I need to reacquaint myself with our units really quick. Just, was there anything I was gonna buy? Or I think we have... I think we bought everything. Or no, that's right, we just completed, option 2. This just became available. I have the game volume up a little higher than before. Hold on. Now it should be back to the levels it was at when we were playing before.
捕らえたモンスターをアイテムに加工したり売ったりできるんだが、そのためにはモンスターを密漁してきてもらわないとな。これも何かの縁だ。こいつを一つくれてやろう。
They went for totally different voice direction with this little tradesman.
今渡したのは獲物といってな。シーフが得意な密漁を身につけてモンスターを倒すことで手に入る。その獲物を持ってきたら手間賃と引き換えにアイテムに加工してやるって寸法さ。例えばフェニックスの尾はショップで買えば300ギルだが、獲物のチョコボを加工すれば150ギルで作れる。手間はかかるが安上がりで済むってわけだ。獲物によってできるアイテムは異なるんだ。いろいろと挑戦してみてくれ。それじゃあ今後ともごひいきに。さて今日はどうする？
Yeah, I think like if you have never learned it, basically. Although I mean he might still tell you to fuck off if you had somebody that learned it and then kick them out of your squad or out of your roster. I might actually grab, because being able to prevent stone and stop in particular might be useful, so I might grab one of these. Or both of them. Or actually, you know what, I'll just leave them there until we can grab a couple Phoenix Downs. And we have some errands to do and stuff like that, and also gear we need to get for everybody. It has to actively be equipped. I don't remember that, but I don't always mess with the poacher's den, so there was something that I wanted to look up at now. What was it? I can't remember what it was. Oh, no, I remember now. I'm gonna look at all of the gear that's available to us right now. Let's see what we should buy or not buy. Hello, I opened something up and it didn't appear. Hello? Docker? Docker desktop? Hello? There we go. Okay. We are at chapter 3, start. So like for example, there's a new sword for him. Get the Murasame. And then I think for monks there's probably some new clothes. No, it's just okay. Although we don't actually... What do we have on him? Oh, wait. Yeah, the Brigandine's not new, but we didn't... Oh, we had a bunch of ship break. That's right. Okay. That's right, we got broken down all the way to Coral Sword. Swords are gonna be from castles though, so just gonna Egros. Or actually, ancient swords are now available. That's right, coral swords were our best sword before, I think. Okay. We did have some gear broken though, if I remember right. We lost some shields and stuff too, I think. Because yeah, we should have like a couple gold shields. Sorry, and they broke it on Agrius before she even joined our roster, and then we kicked her out. It doesn't really matter all that much which shield we go with. Like ice, I mean flame gives better defense, so better evasion than that ice shield, so I guess we'll just grab that. I was thinking in terms of like the element absorption, right? Like does that matter? But oops. Trying to fit everybody with weapons first. Let's see, you've got your Romandan pistol, so you're good. There's a new one of those. Oops. Yeah, that's true. Water damage is pretty few and far between in the game. Okay, so close helmet is the best that I can do there. But I bet the others might have a new hat. Headbands are available. Let's see, you're gonna stick to a green beret for speed. You need a close helmet. Which can I even afford that? I can't. And then what's available in terms of heavy armor right now? Golden armor is available, but I don't think we can't afford it at the moment, so we'll need to do some battles for some gil. And I need to reset everybody's accessories. Popping battle boots on you for right now. You can have leather cloak. Night session might be us grinding to get gear for everybody. Let's see here. Everybody gets to go. Because we only have the 5 active people. Ooh, let's go. I might have a diamond bracelet. I think, Agrius comes with that, so we should have one laying around. I don't remember exactly what boosts Dancer's chance to land stuff, if anything. But Mystic or Oracle is magic attack. Okay, PA is Dancer. But it's not all abilities, right? Like chance to land. Chance to land is just 50-50, but PA increases the impact of, like, the damage, I'm guessing? The damage song, dance? I don't really play Path of Exile, but I'm curious what you're talking about there. Hot toddies. Ah, okay. Oh, that reminds me. Another game that has refused to put something in for a long period of time. Animal Crossing. New Horizons is getting, New Horizons is getting a new update. And one of the updates they're doing is they're letting you do crafting. Like you can craft multiple things at once instead of having to craft them one at a time, which is kind of cool. I think we might need to a different angle. Okay, we can shoot from there. I'll probably start fast forwarding A when I remember during this grinding, and B like once I get back in the swing of it a little bit more. That's why that's why, for example, Ramza did not get put into Samurai, and I did not restrict him to the jobs in our chosen classes until I had all of our chosen classes unlocked for him, right? And same thing with Hot Toddies. Hot Toddies unlocked all of the jobs, and then is snapped to one of the 5 jobs, right? And Hot Toddies doesn't have to stay Monk forever. Hot Toddies could be Oracle for a little bit if I wanted Monk Oracle, right? Or I could switch Hot Toddies back into Chemist if I want to use, like get some JP to learn some item abilities, right? But because what I'm kind of doing, and this is just my own preference, so Hot Toddies has unlocked all of the jobs that a male unit can unlock out of my job list. So if I toss hot toddies into chemist, I'm not letting him also use like archer, right? Because hot toddies has unlocked everything. That's part of why I've kept for now N9 in chemist. This is just, I mean, it allows me to have somebody that has push because Mystic hasn't been unlocked yet. But I can't justify staying in chemist once all of the abilities, item abilities are learned. When all of the item abilities are learned, then N9 will have to jump to something else. Or, you know, finish unlocking Mystic and then snap to my jobs. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. I mean, it might, you will probably have at least 1 or 2 by like the end of the game. They have their potential usage. I mean, if we go after more of the move, well, we can't do more of the move find stuff, but we don't have chemist as one of our things. But hey, those 2 elixirs could make the difference. Just don't discount what you have available to you. I don't know if there's really much. A snowstorm just in case, but you'll probably be out of Geomancer by that next battle. Gold armor. That's what I was on next. I probably should do the errands real quick too, because they may or may not give money. And it also might change what we're buying for people. Actually... I was feeding hot toddies some samurai job points. But I'm kind of wondering, like, what do I want to give the monk as a secondary? Like, will it just be items? Long term? Chemist make hot toddy sounds right when you pause the rest of the game, though. Or would Archer? Maybe I should feed him Archer JP through the errands. Like, I mean, he has concentration already, but like maybe charge, or, you know, aim being able to punch really extra hard when I need it might be useful. Because I was thinking of giving him Samurai to give him some AoE, but like that requires that MA, and Monk doesn't have a whole lot of options for pumping his stats to begin with. But he's also a really low Brave Monk. I didn't get to fix his Brave in time, unfortunately. So yeah, maybe aim is the way to kind of fix him then. And then the rest are fine in the jobs that they're in for the moment for JP.
帰ってくるまで戦闘に参加できないが、この条件で仕事を受けていい。よし。よあり。
16. Oh. I didn't put the charity tag back on the stream.
いらっしゃい。ゆっくりしていきな。
Do that real quick while they
それじゃ
talk.
報告を頼むぜ。
この仕事は一筋縄にはいかなかったが、どうにか大成功にしてみせたぜ。
Okay.
諦めず。
こんなところか。用がある。あ、いらっしゃい。こんな儲け話があるぜ。他にはなあり。
Or do that, I'll just check. Speed Surge could also be good. Instead of Archer's Bane, potentially. You hit level 5 there, so now I need to do level 5 here.
気に入りました。
ええ。
And we'll learn Elixir on N9, so that way we at least have somebody with Elixir.
Oh.
You didn't go on that, so it's fine.
いらっしゃい。楽しんでいってくれ。こんな儲け話が誰が行くんだい？この仕事に何日派遣すると帰ってくるまで戦闘に。よし。他に何か。いらっしゃい。そうこら、あんたのな。それじゃ、
仕事の結果ですが、なんと大成功を収めたのです。こんなに満ち足りた気持ちになれるなんて。
うまくいって何よりでした。信じていただきありがとうございます。
こんなところか。これで仕事は完了だな。他に何か。何もないよ。あ、いらっしゃい。今の他に
Okay, that was actually the last errand there.
ご用ですか？
And she's 92 off from the next level one.
いらっしゃい。こんな儲け話があるぜ。用が。
Not enough gil. Okay, guess we'll come back to that one.
よく来たな。よし来た。誰が行くんだい？何日ほど仕事に派遣すると。分かった。て、他にありがとうな。
EA. Okay. Can't go back to Orbon, so that little back and forth is off of us. That was 16-day one, I think, right? Ah, it's gone that way.
O nakama ga. それじゃ報告を頼むぜ。
今回の依頼ですが、おかげさまで大成功です。これほど嬉しい結果が得られるとは。
どんな問題？これが私たちの実力ってやつよ。
最後にこの仕事で見つけた名所を教えてやる。なんとも言えない魅力があるだろう。
Matoya's Cave.
まさか秘境を発見するとは。
I'll probably like read all this stuff when we do it on our other file.
仲間入りだな。こんなところか。これで仕事は他に何かありが。
Okay, I think MWG, you have everything unlocked. No, you need... Oh, no, sorry, not MWG. That was, Isabel, who now needs to get into Geomancer. It actually does not have any levels in... Or, has some levels in Monk, but I had moved her partway through, that's right. So she needs to get... What level on that again? 4? No, 5, because Samurai also has to get unlocked. That's right, you didn't participate. You did though. I got you at Monk. I'll actually like spend JP, I think. Where's our... I can't see our guild from here. Oh, we do have enough actually for that one now, so we could go back to Magic City Garland and...
いらっしゃい。よし来た。誰を派遣するんだ？仕事に派遣する日数を派遣すると、よし。他にいらっしゃい。そうだ。他にはこんなもうお仲間が仕事。それじゃ報告を頼むぜ。
よう帰ってきたぜ。今回はバッチリ大成功ってやつだ。
以前より自信がついたな。これからも期待してくれ。こんなところか。これで仕事は完了だ。
I didn't deploy the chemist though. This was Monk Archer Dragoon.
他に何か
I'm telling you, if you do the max day deployment, it's really hard to fail jobs. Like, you almost have to intentionally fail the job at that point.
何か?
Yeah, it's a score system. And the jobs that you send are involved, but going with the max days for a job in a lot of cases makes very few job combinations that will fail it.
いらっしゃい。そう誰を向かわせる？何日ほど仕事に派遣すると分かった。他には何か？
Oh, well, I mean, I've, like, almost never failed jobs, and I don't really pay attention to what I send. So...
今回の仕事は大成功と言っていいぜ。大満足の結果さ。
この仕事でぐっと自信がつきました。これからも
それからこの場所の話もしなくては。これが今回の一番の収穫。
They discovered the Crystal Tower.
すごいところを見つけたな。そいつは古代こんなところか。これで仕事。
I think Samurai tends to be really bad at errands in general. But it depends on the job type.
いらっしゃい。読んだか
？Which actually, we might be done poaching.
よし来た。誰を向かわせる？
Actually, I mean, we still have 2 characters that could equip Poach technically, but
他にあり
yeah, nothing to really poach around right now.
よく来たね。そうこら仕事を終えた。それじゃ報告を頼むぜ。
聞いてください。
I mean, yeah, we could just buy the bracelets.
嬉しくて震えが止まりません。
この結果は
そうそう。こんな場所も発見し。
We got the Chaos Shrine
おめで
now.
とう。冒険家としての格が上がったな。こんなところか。これで仕事。他には何か？何も用が。
Okay, nothing more neither.
私ですね。
よろしく。
So right now, N9, you still need to unlock Mystic. And then you'll have unlocked, and then Samurai. And then you'll have unlocked all the jobs that the male units can. I just have you chillin' in Chemist for a bit. Once you learn the final action ability in Chemist, though, Elixir, I will then be shifting you out of it into progressing the job unlocks again. Because I think your final form is going to be Archer with items. And so, Hot Toddies, your final form is Monk with... I don't know out of our job list what really pairs. You might be using Archer abilities for your secondary so that you can punch even harder.
いらっしゃい。よし来た。誰を向かわせる？この仕事に何日派遣するんだ？派遣するとよし。他にああ。
I'd have gone more days than I need to, but
いらっしゃい。そうこらお仲間が仕事。それじゃ
今回の仕事は記録に残る大成。
ほらね。うまく。
こんなところか。これで他に何かあ
私ですね。
I think you still, yeah, you still need a level in Monk.
いらっしゃい。今他にはあり。よく来たな。こんな儲け話がある。誰が行くんだい？仕事に派遣する日数を決めてくれ。派遣するとよし。他にありが。
I don't even remember how many days, so I'm just gonna run up the Egress and then back. That'll be more than enough days. That was only 12.
いらっしゃい。よし来た。お仲間が仕事か。それじゃ
今回の依頼ですが、おかげさまで
Phenomenal success.
どんな問題？これが。
こんなところか。これで他に何こんなも他にはありが。
Okay, let's check everybody's jobs. Can almost move a 9 out of Chemist. Can almost move Isabel out of Monk as well.
いらっしゃい。そうこら誰が行くんだい？何日ほど仕事派遣わかった。他に何あり。
Okay,
よく来たな。よし来た。あんたの。それじゃ。
よう帰ってきたぜ。今回はバッチリ大。
今回は。
それに
Another success, and we got white material.
こんなところか。ようありが。
何か
Okay, so you can now change your job. Geomancer.
気合が入るね。
She's still stuck at level. You're still stuck at level 4. Dragoon. Still got 211 to go.
よく来たな。今の他にはあり。よく来たな。そうだな。他に何か。そうこれ誰が行くんだい。この仕事に何人派遣する。わかった。用がありがとう。
Their reaction is MP absorb. If I remember right.
よく来たな。そうこら仕事。それじゃ報告。厄介な仕事だったが大成功なんじゃ。
この仕事で
そして
まさか引き。こんなところか。これ。
Which really won't be that useful. I mean, the thing is, it's only really useful to whatever unit is, or units has the Mystic skill set, because that's my only MP usage out of these jobs. Archer doesn't use any, Samurai doesn't use any, Monk doesn't use any, Dancer doesn't use any, only the Mystic skill set will use MP. Yeah. If anything, for MWG that might work, but for the other units, it's like, unless they're going to use Mystic as a secondary, it's not that useful. Whoa, okay, never mind. It's 101 JP. About 999 JP.
Yoku よく来たな。歓迎する。そうだな。他にはあり。
I think we have one more town left for... Although technically there are the time-locked ones that are only during specific months at Zealand and Garland that I don't think we've done yet. But I forget the exact month those are in, and I'm not gonna just kill time to get them, so... We'll catch them when we catch them. Dang, game wants to give us a bunch of random fights right now. Oops, I miscounted.
Shigoto の結果ですが、なんと大成功。
いや、はい。こんなところか。誰を向かわせる用が。
ご用ですか？
Hey, you'll probably unlock it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna have you sit this one, so you'll be Dragoon, I think, like, one more fight, assuming we can buy everything I want. And that's fine.
誰を派遣するんだ？何日ほど仕事に派遣するか。派遣するとよし。他にはあり。
You could have it for, but I could also make you like viable to actually use jump.
よく来たね。こんな儲けあんたの中。それじゃ
今回ですが大成功を収めました。
どんなもんだ。
もう一つ吉報だ。俺たちが手に入れたこの品を見てくれ。
Ah, we got the Scarab Charm.
そいつはおめでとう。トレジャーハンターとしての格が上がったな。こんなところか。他にはあり。
I do wonder where like Ramza and everybody are like storing all these things they find on the jobs, but hey, and thank you for using your Prime sub here. The 8 months.
103 just subscribed with Prime.
やる気十分です。
Okay, so you need a bit of time as a monk.
他に
了解。
Okay, spell still needs to be
なんだ。
a bit. Change you back to monk. I'm happy with items for right now. I think I will leave that for now.
ええ、
Actually, what I might do. You're just off of learning Shockwave.
Fresh meat.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you. You have items. I don't have any X potions bought just yet, but I can give you X potions. So you can get Shockwave instead of Aura Blast for your ranged assault for now, but you just need one fight to get the experience, so Throw Stone will be nice. Yeah, pretty much everyone can get X Potion if needed. You've got like 1,000. Ignore Elevation on you. Actually, that would be a little bit useful for the next fight. I mean, you lose movement +2 temporarily, but what I could do... I mean, you're going to lose that anyway when we transition, right? But I could put Battle Boots on you. So you at least have 4 move. And then you can just ignore Elevation. That'll actually be helpful in the next fight. Okay.
Yes.
So... You're still legal. Your abilities... You're fine because you're still unlocking stuff. We do need to get you a gold armor though, so we'll do that real quick. That is further than I need to go.
いらっしゃいませ。何をお求めで？さあどうぞ。よあり他にご用はいつ
Okay.
はい
I think we want to maybe change your ability. I'll give you Geomancy. You learned the Snow Geomancy. You could potentially use it on this next fight. You need Brigandine. Or Brigandine? You also need a Brigandine. You should be boosting magic attack anyway.
いらっしゃい。何を
I think I can get what I need here.
どなたが装備を？
Actually, you could use a wizard's robe.
他にご欲しいものはありますか？どなたが装備を？何かおや喜んで。
Those. Oops. Yeah. Because Mage's Cloak is +1. This is +2. We also actually want that on Ramza. The only thing that kind of stinks, though, I don't have any plus move.
どうした？
Alright, let's head back out to this order. Everyone's in their best gear, so we're gonna press forward, but I do want to buy a few things. I think Ramza, though... Yeah, I can't learn any of the other Iados at the moment. And that's fine. So I don't need to stock up on them just yet. Alright. Just one more quick check of the team, make sure we're good.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can keep Poach for now, but I could just take it off and put concentration. Next fight's gonna be against humans anyway. I could also put JP boost on at 9 to get him faster to the jobs unlocked on Isabel. There's no point in putting it on UMWG because you're about to finish Dragoon, so okay. Let's go to the mining town of Golond. And that positioning. Actually, need to teach something for Isabel. Actually, what's the... Hold on, I can look this up real quick. That's not what I want. So... what are the geomancies that are coming up? Windblast would be a good one for this map. What about on the next map, though? So, like, the next fight, for example, is 73% snow, 24% roof and chimney, 2% wooden floor, and 1% flagstone. The Lazalia Castle battle is mostly grassland, which we're mostly not going to be on, as well as flagstone and soil. So I think we want Contortion and Windslash. We only have enough for one, so I'm gonna do Wind Slash for this battle. Then we'll get Contortion next. I'm figuring or banking on you getting enough JP. Also, we'll have a set of errands, or a errand to do from this town. So, you should have the JP for it. Or you sound interested. Oh wait, did I have enough? I thought I had 240 something. Maybe it was 340 something and I just misread. No, I only had enough left for one, I meant. Hold on, I'll show you what I meant. Oh, maybe. I might have been looking at the wrong thing.
言うじゃないか。だが減らず口もそこまでだ。さあ、観念するんだな。何か様子がおかしいぞ。今日は来客の多い日だ。まあいいさ。みんなまとめて殺してやる。
Such a precarious situation. Okay, he's doing the usual opening on me. This is gonna be a Steel Heart on Ramza. Yeah. Oh, he's our first person too. That's gonna hurt. This is also gonna be a Steel Heart. Yep. Thankfully that 54% missed. I don't know which monk actually goes. The numbers are above. Okay, yeah, that would have been the monk going first. I think. Maybe not. No, that's the monk going second. How do you have a shot on Hot Toddies there? How do... Okay, Orin, that was not a good spot for you to run, apparently. You can revive. Alright, that extremely helps. Everybody except this one chemist got it. What is the silence? And that one chemist could be a problem if he gets a shot off on Orin. He had everybody except that chemist again.
目を覚ますんだ。
命拾いだ。ぶちかます。
やり返そう。
活路を開く。行け。まったく。
Come toward me, please. But be careful because there is a chemist with a gun. Okay, got rid of one of the gunners. Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to get him that Samurai JP to get Shiradori. While potentially not having to deploy him as a samurai. Where are you going? You're not gonna celestial stasis again? Okay. I guess disable and don't move are still gonna be on them for a bit. Or not anymore. You wanna pop another celestial stasis, buddy? Oh, that would be a problem. Thankfully, he gets to move. Okay, there's a height issue there. Maybe we can knock her down. Oh, all damage would have been nice.
天巡る星々よ。しつこい奴らめ。
It's always the frickin' chemists, man.
仕掛けるか。行くわよ。えい。こんなの。
晴天停止。これで
He cannot land it on the chemists. When, like, there's more than... Unless there's more than one of them to save his life right now. And you can't do anything unless I swing on my own unit.
やってやる。
勝利を手に。
私か。腕が鳴る。
And Yasuba's only level 14. Ivalice is probably going to catch up to us eventually.
しつこい奴らめ。天巡る星々よ。僕の番だ。そこだ。いいよ。
こんなのって。
この勢いで。まったく。さてどうする。
けるか。
Actually, I think he's good enough. I don't think he can be killed by Orin.
私か。負けられない。
天球の運命をこの手に委ねよ。我は汝、汝は我なれば。晴天停止、晴天停止。集中しよう。
諦めないで。
まだやれそうだ。行くぞ。
ありがとう。
He's determined to land this on that chemist. Hey, Tsuchisugi.
天巡る星々を。しつこい奴らめ。まさか。行くぞ。回復を。
I also want that chemist chest that dropped. Just in case it's a mithril gun. Hey, it is the mithril gun. Because we can't buy this yet. Alright.
すまない。
大丈夫かい？
ありがとう。君たちのおかげで助かった。感謝する。俺はオーラン・デュライ。君は？
僕の名はラムザ・ベオルブ。どうかしたかい？
いや、なんでもない。気にしないでくれ。
Might put some folks in chemist for a tiny bit.
君たちはこれからどこへ行くんだい？
訳あって
To unlock some item
王とルザリアを目指して。
action abilities, but
君の行き先も王となら僕らと一緒に。
the only things I can think of is maybe like by ether on everybody would be nice
高校なんだ。
for flexibility.
その気持ちだけいただいておくよ。
そうか。
Although I could also get that JP via jobs.
君もな。
Errands, yeah.
機会があったらまた会おう。それまで死ぬんじゃないぞ。
おう。
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I was posting something in the CPL Discord. So, Coach People League first week matchups are announced, and so I've got Terran vs Protoss. So we may be trying to practice some StarCraft through this week. I need to schedule with my opponent when we'll play as well. Excuse me. I need to get Marsame so I can have that AoE heal. And then martial arts is just on Ramza for revive at that point. Since it does give more life than a Phoenix Down, I believe. But a Phoenix Down is a bit more flexible, so it might depend on the battlefield if there's a lot of not flat. I like that laugh. See, the thing is, you're gonna get Shiradori eventually, but like, Monk does have some nice counter stuff, right? Life Font would actually be kind of nice, but I dislike the loss of being able to reset my moves. Yeah, First Strike is pretty nice. But Shiradori protects against more. So, like, some stuff might be situational. We might switch some things around depending on the fight we're going into as well. Oh, MWG. You've hit level 5 Dragoon. You've now unlocked all of the jobs that we have. So, I think you're going to go into Mystic for right now. Because I don't think we have a Kashmir. I mean, you can use daggers as a dancer, but I think it's more important to get some Oracle skills on you. Or Mystic skills. We need to buy you a pole. And then you should have a Mage Power Gloves as well. Okay, so we need to do some shopping for you. You can get the fun Shockwave. You still have some 288 JP to gain. You have quite a bit to go, but yeah, you can get Contortion. We may as well get Tanglebot. I also need to make sure that you're using only stuff from our jobs, which means Ignore Elevation goes bye-bye. We can't use Movement +2 either. We can use Archer's Bane. Not that it matters for the next fight, but you can have a book to read, MWG, for right now. Yeah, you can't use Geomancy. Oh, do I still have Geomancy on our secondary? Yeah. Except I want to save your points for... I mean... Mystic plus Samurai is not a bad combo. I might actually make Isabel Mystic. Like, I mean, obviously you're going to learn Mystic because MWG is going to be Dancer Mystic. But I could have a Mystic Samurai. Or Dancer Samurai, even. If I end up, like, with you in Mystic in your final form. I mean, you could learn something. You could learn a dance. But I don't know if it's worth. Which one is it? Polka that does the damage? No. The Mincing Duet is the one that deals damage. What's the chance for Mincing Duet to land? Or Minuet to land? Oh, that one is 100%. I mean, that could be her first dance. The thing is, what I kind of want to learn is... Trepidation. So I can lower... Or not Trepidation, sorry. That's Bravery. No, which one is... Doesn't she have one that lowers... Maybe she can't lower Faith. For some reason, I thought Mystic had a Faith reducing one. That's alright, then we can't lower our Faith. Yeah, I guess people atheists, so that one would potentially be kind of decent to actually have, but... Because the only person who really needs Faith is MWG, but Ramza's Faith is stuck high because from starting. So atheist could help Ramza sometimes. Yeah, we'll do this for now. And then we have errands to do. We have an errand to do. I don't remember whose turn it was to go, so what I'm going to do instead is just first 3. Let's see if we fail. What are you talking about, Dorder? Oh, to buy you a pole, yeah. Yeah, we do have errands up there that we can... Exudes a musky scent. Since you don't want to use the book. Yeah, also we need to buy you... Mage Power Gloves. I've finished all of my snacks.
それにしても驚いたぞ。お前がこのオートに来ているとはな。アルマが心配していたぞ。会っていくといい。
Does Shirodori work from all directions? Like even behind?
そんな真剣な顔をして。
戦いを、この戦争をもうやめにしませんか。
何を言うかと思えばわけのわからぬことを。
この戦争にどんな意味があるって言うんです。ベオルブ家は王家のためだけでなく、いえ、王家よりも民を守るために戦ってきました。ですが今は私利私欲のために戦っている。
相変わらず表層しか見ないのだな、お前は。
兄さんは何も分かっていない。この戦乱は何者かが企てた陰謀なんです。白獅子ラーグ公も黒獅子ゴルターナ公もどちらもその誰かに利用されているに過ぎない。
利用されている？一体お前は何を言っているんだ？
僕にもよくわからない。ただ黄金の修道院で起きた王女誘拐事件、あれはゴルターナ公を殺生にさせぬために何者かが仕組んだ狂言誘拐だったんです。
なんだと？
僕はあの場にいて全てを目撃していました。そしてその後の顛末も知っています。暗殺されるはずだったオベリア殿下は救い出され、今はゴルターナ公の庇護のもと。もしあの時暗殺されていたら、公は王家に逆らう国賊として誅罰されていたでしょ
う。ゴルターナ公を半身にする企てだと。
Yeah, how we deal with that fight? I'm not sure at the moment.
黒幕は
I mean, we have concentration.
ダイスダーグ兄さんです。
I don't know how concentration plays with Shirodori though.
バカな。
ザルバック兄さんはご存知なかったのですか？いや、兄さんもお分かりのはず。あの人ならやりたい。
Does concentration overpower Shirodori?
お前は実の兄を疑うとそういうのか？血を分けた兄弟を信じられんとそう言いたいのか？
兄さん、ザルバック兄さん、兄さんこそこの僕を信じてくれないんですか？どうして？
Ramses sounds more hurt in the Japanese voice acting here.
勝手な行動ばかりとるお前の一体何を信じろというのだ？ことはらといえど同じ血を分けた兄弟、そう思い今日まで目をかけてきたが、所詮下船の血は下船。ここから出ていけ。
Yeah, we could just Iato him down. Assuming everybody doesn't spend all their JP on Shirodori and then not have any, like, and it's right at that point, and then nobody has points for the attacking abilities.
悪がベスラから動いたか。さすが雷神、まさに電光石火のごとく。すぐに軍議を開く。皆を集めよう。ギョイ。
わかった。
よく来たな。そうこなくっちゃ。誰を派遣するんだ？仕事に派遣する日数を決め、派遣すると帰ってくるまで戦闘に参加できないが、この条件で仕事。分かった。手配しておく。他にはあり。
Being able to just back away from random encounters is nice because I can just count half the amount of days away in terms of dots and just go there, and then just all I have to do is hit circle whenever a random encounter pops up.
そう来なくっちゃ仕事を終えたな。それじゃ
聞いてください。今回は大成功です。嬉しくて震えが止まり。
うまくいって何？
そうそう。こんなものも手に入れたんだ。
We got the
どうだ？値打ちがありそうじゃないか？
そいつは財宝じゃないか。こんなところか。これで
yeah, but that's more inputs. That's more strain on the thumbs doing that.
誰が行くんだい？他に
But yeah, isn't the minigames supposed to be back in this now, or is the minigames that weren't in the US release but were in the Japanese release? We didn't check that out, but that's supposed to be back in this now, right? We'll have to check that out on the other file after this run. Oh, that's one of them. You have to find them through the errands. Ah, okay, okay.
よく来たな。歓迎するぜ。よし来た。誰が行くんだい？この仕事に何日派遣するんだ？派遣する。よし。
Like, that's the thing, like, right, yeah, we could go back and forth here, but then I have to keep pressing up, down, X, right? But this, that was 14 days, just go to Egros. Oh, we ran into a battle. Circle. And then back to Salia. Oh, we ran a circle. Oh, we ran into a back circle. Like, it's a lot easier to just do that. Like, in the other versions, you can't do that because if you roll a random battle, you're forced into it. You can't just back away.
よく来たな。よし来た。お仲間が。それじゃ。
今回ですが大成功を収めました。努力の。
ああ、楽しかった。
もう一つ吉報だ。俺たちが手に入れた。
And we got the black materia.
そいつはこんなところか。ようがあり。
So the day we do all the errands and stuff, I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. Oh boy. I love that laugh. Yeah, you're actually the level I need for that, so now... I believe everything has been unlocked by you. I just am... I needed to hit square on this screen, and I hit square on every screen except for this one, and when square did not work, I hit circle and then would hit square on the new screen all the way back out to the map. We will check that out in a second. Okay, you still need a level. Yeah, I think I was looking at next instead of the actual JP count. I don't really think there's much. Wait. In this next battle, whatever available. The grassland, so sinkhole is really the only thing we can learn. It only covers 12%, but we'll learn it. I'm actually going to give you the Jujutsu Gi for now. And you will get a headband in the end. We're going to buy... We have to buy him new gear, but that's fine. You're at 349. What were you wanting with 400? Disbelief? Because, well, we might do a battle if I can't buy gear, like a random battle if I can't buy everybody's top gear. So you might still have a shot at getting that. I do need to change you back to monk.
これで俺もいらっしゃいませ。欲しいものはありますか？こちらの装備ですね。よくありがなんなりこんいらっしゃいませ。ええ、喜んで。さあどうぞ。こちらの装備ですね。よくお買いなんなこんよろしく。
See, I would normally hook the archer up with power gauntlets, but I don't have any plus moves. I also need to take fundamental for him though. Items needs to go on you. So it means hot toddies, you could put a different ability on, I think now. Go with aim. You also need to take off JP boost. You've got concentration. You can still use JP boost though. I don't remember. I know physical attack does boost it. But the headband gives +2 physical attack power, while the green beret only gives +1 speed. I don't have any accessories that do plus speed. Plus speed divided by 2. Yeah, so PA is better to pump. But I would rather... So I could boost the attack up to 11, but then I sacrifice one movement. I'd rather have that one movement right now, because I don't have any other way of boosting my movement. None of the move abilities on my jobs do that. Like, yeah. Because even the dancer class, so the two women, they can get jump +3. Yeah, Hermes shoes would give plus speed. But I think it's only +1 speed. Lambent hats get +2 speed. So they would be potentially worth it over like a plus physical attack. Yeah, but... Right, I think I've got everybody with what I want for this next fight. Like, they're all decked out in the best gear that I can get for them. Everybody's jobs, abilities are legal. Yeah, I still want you on the leather cloak for right now. Actually, I could get you a mage cloak for slightly better evade. Once I get Shiradori, I probably move away from a cloak on the monk. Which a little bit better. Which means also we're not doing a battle, so... I guess I don't have to spend your job points, but also Disbelief becomes a little bit not quite useful after this fight. Along with Bracers, gotcha. I mean, you could also just hang back and just do chip damage for a good chunk, but I think giving you, like, hesitation might be good. Because it's knights, monks, and then like one spellcaster. I think this is our team for this fight. Okay, I'm gonna put you here.
勝ちましょう。
Oh, wait. Archer, you can go back a little bit further, I think, than the
行
monk.
こうぜ。
全力で行く。
Here's our, you see, you've got items, you've got items. You've got martial arts, you've got martial arts. You are the only one that can't heal. Okay.
みんな行こう。
Yeah, brave affects damage for quite a few things. But I can't pump brave anymore.
お願い待って。
アルマ。
黙って出ていくなんてひどいじゃない。
別れは苦手なんだ。ごめん。
もう戻らない。そういうことね。
ディリータが生きていたんだ。ディリータが。黄金の修道院で王女殿下が誘拐された事件。アルマも知ってると思うけど、その誘拐犯の、いや、誘拐から殿下を救った一団がいて、その中にディリータがいたんだ。
ちょっと待って。それどういうこと？殿下を救出したって。それってつまりゴルターナ公のもとへ連れて行ったのが。
最初は僕らにこのベオルブ家に復讐するため黒獅子陣営に入ったのだと思っていたんだ。だけどそれは僕の思い違いだった。もっと、そうもっと厄介な連中とディリータは行動を共にしているらしい。そいつらは王女殿下の暗殺を食い止めた。そしてゴルターナ公の名誉が守られた。
その結果、ラーグ公とゴルターナ公の間でついに戦争が始まってしまった。ダイスダーグ兄さんがあの誘拐事件を計画したというのは本当なの？
聞いたのか？ああ、本当さ。兄さんには兄さんなりの考えがあるのだろうけど、僕には理解も納得もできやしない。
ティータはやっぱりティータは
残念だ。アルマ、よく聞いてくれ。ディリータの背後にいる連中が何者なのかはわからない。
It'll be good though, for experience
とて
gaining
も危険だ。
on the Mystic.
この戦争を利用して何か邪悪なことをなそうとしているんだ。
邪悪な。ディリータもそれに加担しているの？
彼らと行動を共にしているのは間違いないけど、ディリータには別の思惑があるみたいだ。
ラムザ兄さんはそうした人たちと戦おうとしているのね。私も一緒に行く。一緒に戦わせて。
何を言ってるんだ。ダメに決まってるだろ
兄さんの言ってることが本当だって証明したいの。お願い、手伝わせて。
ダメだそんなこと。
お願いよ兄さん。私だってもう二度とティータのような犠牲を出したくないのよ。
アルマ。
ラムザ・ベオルブだな。我が名はザルモール・スナーだ。異端審問官である。ドラクロワ枢機卿殺害および邪教崇拝の容疑により貴様に異端審問会への出頭を命ずるものである。 ベオル武家に連なる者として名誉を守りたいならば、このままおとなしく我々に従え。だが抵抗するならば、我に与えられし権限により異端者として成敗してくれようぞ。
異端審問官？どうして異端審問官が？
逃げて兄さん。
逃がしはせん。行け、あやつを殺せ。神の名のもと、あの異端者を処刑するのだ。
Do the funny throw strats.
成敗してくれる。勝機を。ぶっ潰す。
But yeah, we're level like 19 is our highest, I think. Yeah, we are a bit behind on level right now. 21, 22, and then we don't have anybody with plus speed gear. Really quick, let's see what we're dealing with on him. What magics did you... Everything... Okay, a rise is going to be really annoying. And I don't have a way, so I'm going to have to kind of snipe him down. Items, martial arts, items. Oof, this is a very annoying team. This side actually it looks pretty easy, but that side is really annoying. There's Sinkhole. Might be the only spots where Sinkhole is usable. But you might do some hesitation. Playing this a bit defensively. Because this could go really bad really fast for us.
行くぞ。闇にありし怨恨の魂をここに集結せよ。虎鉄。
あばよ。
くしは
Zalmore's team is just like, why do we keep, like, feeling little tickles and pinches?
この力
Hey, Tyrion 3000. Welcome, welcome.
これなら
成敗してくれる。
Huh. He didn't cast her eyes on that unit. Interesting. I guess at least that wasn't our Jujitsuki, but jeez.
集中しよう。
It's really tempting to just jump down here and Katetsu. But I am not gonna do that. Maybe if we had something that hit a little harder. Thing is, I can't E-auto all of them. I could only E-auto 2 of them. And I don't have everybody set up to, like, gang up on Zalmore, so... Does this keep happening? Who is that in the doorway?
ラララ
And I mean, it's good experience for you, too. This actually wouldn't be bad for Isabel to spend some time in Dancer and just minuet dance in some battles for some experience. Alright, well now he's up here. Might be time to try some dogpiling. Although the fight does not seem not manageable.
Ikso!
Oh, he has Archer's Bane. Look at his reaction. We'll still try it. We still get turns before he does. Brahms in particular, so the fight should be over now. That would be funny if the dance ended the fight with 3 damage. Oh, you would frickin' potion, so maybe it goes a little bit longer because of this potion. I forget exactly how much Katetsu was doing. 69%! And it lands. If it's like 90, then that should be enough in the end. Plus here's 40.
「ラムザ・ベオルブよ、貴様は分かっておるのか。我々に歯向かう。それはすなわち神を冒涜する行為そのもの。今からでも遅くない。悔い改めるのだ。さすればその若き命だけは助けてしんぜよう。
なぜだ。なぜ僕が異端者なんだ。僕は何もしていない。
枢機卿芸家を暗殺し成績を奪ったのは貴様である。成績を邪神に捧げるため芸家の命を奪うとはなんたる非道、なんたる無道。
それは言いがかりだ。そもそも成績は伝説とは違う。あれは邪悪な力を持つ魔石そのものだ。しかも枢機卿はそれを知っていた。成績にどんな力が隠されているのか知っていたんだ。それどころか魔石の力を使って人ではないものになっていた。伝説の悪魔ルカビーに。
この後に及んで偽りを申すどころか芸家の名誉まで傷つけようとするとはな。なんと嘆かわしい。ベオルブの名が泣くぞ。おのれ、神をも恐れぬ異端者め。この借りは必ず返そうぞ。
大丈夫兄さん。私はこの通り無事よ。
よかった。だがもう無茶はやめてくれよ。それにしてもあの異端審問官、一体どこで成績のことを聞きつけたんだろう。まさかディリータの背後にいる連中ってグレバドス教会なのか。でもなぜ教会が。
兄さん、その成績っておとぎ話に登場するあの成績のこと？その成績が実在するのだとしたら私見たことがあるかもしれない。
え、本当かい？一体どこで？
答える前に約束して。私も一緒に連れて行くって。
今みたいな危険な目に遭うんだぞ。絶対に連れて行くことはできないよ。
じゃあ私も教えてあげない。
あ、子供みたいなことを言うなよ。命を失うかもしれないんだ。
もう遅いかも。だって異端審問官に逆らったのよ。きっと私も異端者ね。兄さんと同じように追われる身になったってわけ。ダイスダーグ兄さんはどうするかしら。ベオルブ家を守るためなら私も見捨てる。
確かにダイスダーグ兄さんなら。いや、ダメだダメだ、危険すぎる。ザルバッグ兄さんに理由を説明して助けてもらおう。教会の許しを請うんだ。今ならまだ間に合うはずだ。
私が聖石と思われるクリスタルを見たのはあの黄金の修道院よ。そう、確か処女級の紋章が刻まれていたわ。
処女級の紋章、バルゴか。連中の手に渡る前に何とかしなければ。ありがとう、話してくれて。さあ、お前はザルバック兄さんのところへ行くんだ。
どうやって黄金の修道院へ入るつもり？兄さんは異端者でしょ？
確かにグレバドス教会の修道院だもんな。今の僕の立場では
ね、私が必要でしょ？
いいか、黄金の修道院までだぞ。それが終わったら必ずザルバッグ兄さんのところへ。
分かったわよ。
いいな、絶対だぞ。
行きましょう。
I'm gonna join the guest, and our next target is Orbon. Now, you can get Murasame finally, thankfully. Still gonna get this belief, because I think there is some use to that. You still haven't broken level 5. You're almost there. Now we've got new outfitter gear. Do. So we will probably be doing a little bit of random cards. We might not do, we probably won't do the Orbon fight tonight, but we might. It just depends, but to get all the gear before we go down there, we might need to do some fights. Plus, we are kind of low level, so... Yeah, there's a cloth, so we could potentially toss you into Dancer for a bit, but you do need, magic, right? So, like, we toss the Jujutsu Gi on you, sure, but then you don't have, like, any magic for mystic abilities. Let's see. You don't have any weapons. We can find out real quick what we get. Oh wait, that's right. I remember how you were saying we have to use that, so let's just do this. Right, So she's 7 as a mystic.
気に入りました。
6 as a dancer, so it's 1 less base MA. But again, you have 16 magic points. And you can't wear robes. I mean, we could give you wizard clothing to give you some magic points, but... you, like, can't really cast any of your mystic stuff. Yeah, I don't know that we need you in Dancer right this second. I think I might want you in Mystic.
気に入りました。
Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah, hats would pump. But I guess it's a question of like, what do I want to get you to be learning first? I feel like there are some mystic abilities that would be nice to learn. But I mean, I guess there are some dances that are nice to learn too. You could pump your bravery with Bravery Surge, potentially. Actually, well, we can only also get that on Yazabel. Or Isabel. Isabel? Is that supposed to be Isabel? It's probably supposed to be Isabel. Yeah, Invigoration would be nice. Is there a new poll? Actually, I think we'll set you for Dancer for right now.
はい。
Their chat is not a lot of magic points, but... I can't afford it.
私ですね。
Actually, Archer's Bane would be nice to have on N9 as well. You might as well. Oh, you're like just short of it. You'll probably get it through spillover.
はい。
So we need to do a bit of battling. Or we could just do some random battles for the guild. We need some level. We could use some levels anyway, so. I mean, the thing is, there's also helmets. There's also, I think, armors and stuff to buy. So there's enough stuff to buy that. And we are a bit low level, so we might as well just do some fights. Look at her dancing. It's sped up. That's some nice 8 damage there. You respectfully disagree. Well, I don't know what to tell you. 8 is what the game ran it out to be.
どうした？
I mean, Strength Surge is not an entirely bad one either, but Brave Surge is probably good first to get your bravery up, and then Strength Surge. Are you sure it's time? Well, yeah, if it's divide by. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. It did 8 damage. Okay, so no new movement for you is available. No new swords. Slashers are available now, though. No new shields. So that's just headgear. Which I know there's a new helmet. That I can't afford. Actually, you know what? Let's just do the Mandalia Plains. It gives a decent number of units to fight. We can't coach anything, so it wasn't super expensive. This is 900.
Yes. 覚悟の上よ。
力を出し切る。
行けます。
よっしゃ。
みんな行こう。
And they made teleport expensive, but fly cheaper. Now it's doing 10 damage. Maybe, but on all of them? I guess that's still possible. Alright, your time as a dancer is gonna have to come to an end for the... Oh wait, no, shit, she still needs a Mystic. She still has jobs to unlock, actually, for Isabel. But... we can do that. I got her the same thing, Mincing Minuet. And the reason is because she's so much lower level than everybody else. She can sit back and Mincing Minuet without putting herself at risk. So once she unlocks Mystic, if she's still a bit lower level than everybody, she'll be Dancer for a little bit. And you'll be in Mystic, because you could actually, like, possibly stand at the front line with a pole for a little bit, right? I'm, like, trying to think, like, level gaining wise, too, like, utilizing the dance skill for that, because it's a safe way to gain experience, while still technically contributing to the battle, right? Because everybody else is pretty much on level. Isabel is the lower level because the beginning of the game forced us into a lot of fights with just 4 people. I mean... sure. Your gear doesn't really matter all that much, but I'll still probably try and buy you some stuff. Yeah, there's 2 Time Mages, 3 Dragoons, and 1 Chemist. And then the fight after that has at least 2 Archers, 2 Knights, a Summoner, and Isolde. And then the final fight has a Black Mage, Weegraf, an Archer, a Knight, maybe 2 Archers? Something like that. Celebrant Smiters are available. But too expensive. Either he dies in 2 turns or we do. Meanwhile, I've had how many protracted fights with him that were victories? Yeah, I did have the whole job board open for those. Oops. Oh. Sure. Oh yeah, he is naked. He's doing alright. We're just on the map, Mandalia Plains, and getting really basic units. But he doesn't even need to get near the enemies. Two mincing minuets just constantly going off is kind of funny. Although that makes me wonder, how good is mincing minuet on, like, a monk? Does Brawler affect mincing minuet?
いらっしゃいます。欲しいものはありますか？さあどうぞ。よくありがこちらの装備ですね。よお買い何かお役に立てます。何なりとお任せください。
Also have new armor, diamond armor. We're not going to be able to afford, so... The only thing with Mandalia Plains, I guess, is because we clean up the monsters with such relative ease, the experience and JP gained isn't that much. So the money comes in a little bit faster. The one where the water doesn't actually impact you unless it's raining? Maybe. I mean, the thing is, I want to gain some experience here. I don't want to just, like... You know, Phoenix down, like, kill everything in one hit, necessarily, right? Yeah, big HPs. Okay, yeah, if I'm not abusing the undead status on a lot of the enemies. I was just thinking, like, in terms of number of enemies, Mandalia Plain is usually pretty good at giving you higher amounts of enemies. In this case, it's being a little bit annoying, but... I need, like, some extra, kanas as well.
いらっしゃい。いらっしゃい。喜んで。こちらの装備ですね。よくお買い上げ。他にごいつ。
You were talking about the siege build, or were you talking about the Fenlands? Because we could do the Fenlands. Oh, the wheel.
Boku
覚悟の上よ。
力を出し切る。
承知しました。
勝ちに行くぞ。
よし、行くぞ。
I mean, this is a pretty good enemy count. I think the Black Goblins have a little lower on the life end, but... 1,900 is pretty nice.
了解
Okay, she has everything unlocked now.
気に入った何か
どうしました？
了解ご用ですか
Hmm.
Yo, 了解
Oops, wait.
何か
I should have got you concentration. Yeah, Brave Boost is, I think, 700.
Yo, 了解
Yeah, I probably should have got you concentration, but that's alright. I was thinking defensively.
どうした？
I know you're good, that's what I want. That's right.
いらっしゃいませ。欲しいものはありますか？
I need to buy like another...
さあどうぞ。
Actually, that's good. Yeah, I was on armor.
喜んで。
But... Kitsugi is what I need.
どなたが装備を？よ、おかい。さあどうぞ。よくありがとう。こちらの装備ですね。他に欲しいものはありますか？何なりとどうぞ。何を他にいつでも。
I think that's everything gear-wise that I want. The Germinus boots are or Germinus boots, or Germinus, whatever you want to call them, they're available now.
Yosh.
You could probably go on the archer. I've got some additional
いらっしゃいませ。欲しいものはありますか？
accessories I could go for.
他にいらっしゃ何をお求めで？こちらありが他にまた
Mage caps? I mean, the Celebrant miters are available. We grabbed those. Elven capes are available, but on an archer, do we really need a cape?
いいとも。
おうよ。
力を出し切る
任せてください。
よっしゃ
I mean, I guess enemies can get up in his face, but... Oh, yeah, I mean, that's what we're looking at right now is everybody's accessory slot. But I need gil for stuff. Wait, does concentrate work on mystic arts? Okay. And I wasn't sure on that. It's only physical things. Okay, that makes sense. And I guess steel is technically a physical thing, so... This team does clear these random encounters rather quickly. I mean, granted, I am using speed up too, but...
欲しいものはありますか？さあどうぞ。よありが。こちらの装備ですね。何か
Atades is also on a mage's cloak and could use a new one. Okay. Or well, you're on leather, but it's fine. You get what I mean.
欲しいものはありますか？何か
僕だね。
おうよ。
はい。勝ちに行くぞ。
行きます。
みんな行こう。
Only 3 enemies this time. They're dancing with each other. Yeah, I noticed that. It was kind of funny.
らっしゃい。ええ、喜んで。こちらの装備ですね。よくお買い。何かお役に立て、何をお求めで？今後。
Alright. I think I'm going to call it a night here, just looking at the time. So this was pretty good progress. We got through a lot of the errands that opened up at the start of chapter 3. We got through all of those ones, and then we only got like 2 story battles in, but that's fine. We just have a tiny bit more grinding to go to get a cape on you. I think once you learn Bravery Surge, we might swap, because the thing is, you're going to be the only one that's effective with Mystic. But I can't, like, just have a job doubled up or anything, right? So, like, while you're in Dancer, someone has to sit in Mystic. So most likely what'll happen is Isabel will be the actual, like, in the Dancer job long term with, I don't know, I guess frickin' Monk or Samurai secondary. You danced. I'm not sure which secondary would actually be best. Although Isabel can learn First Strike. That's tempting. I'm not going to spend it just yet. But that could help Isabel out a bit. At least while, like, sitting in Mystic. Maybe even still a little bit while in Dancer. But ultimately I want Shirodori on, like, everybody. But First Strike is kind of nice. Alright. Well, I saved. I'm going to call it a night here. I'm just going to save again real quick. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. Thank you for the subbage as well and the biddies earlier today. The hype train was pretty cool. I was kind of surprised the hype train triggered off of, like, just one thing happening. But I don't know. Twitch is Twitch, man. Twitch is Twitch.